Be honest, you earn money this month, but where did it go? It's not just fuel and food that takes your money. There are some habits you feel it's normal, but it's actually making you broke. So today, let's see how we can fix it together. If you are new on this channel, I give for free practical money tips. So if you are interested and such content resonate with you, stay with me till the end. You can also visit my channel. Just click my profile picture, it will take you to my channel. You will see lots of videos that I have made on finance. So check it out and see the one that will help you out. So without much ado, let's dive into today's topic. Now, the three normal things that make people broke, especially in this 2026, is subscriptions. We subscribed to things in 2023 and forgot. Some of us subscribed to Netflix, 4,400. We subscribe to Spotify, 1,004. We subscribe on YouTube, let's say 1,009. We subscribe on iCloud, 1,006. If you sum all together, it will give you 9,300 in a month. So invariably, in a year, you are already spending 111,600 naira. For what? Just for subscription. We haven't looked at other areas where you're having money leakages. This is just one aspect, the aspect of subscription. So why is it worse in 2026? Because everything is on the high side. If you look at 2026, the prices of things, prices of food, prices of fuel, anything you can think of is on the high side. The worst thing is that don't edit our account. The only thing we are more concerned is just to spend. So now let's see how we can fix this together. Now, as I'm talking to you, just get your phone. All those subscriptions that you have, there are some subscriptions that they will give you an option. Renewal auto. Go now and change it from that renewal auto to one-off. That one-off means the moment the subscription has ended for that month, it stops, except you renew it again. If you leave it on auto renewal, it will continue. Anytime you have fund in that account, the month it will deduct that particular amount for the subscription. So go now and change it from that renewal auto, change it to one-off. And secondly, cancel anything that you know you don't use within 14 days. If you know it will take you 1 month or 2 months before you will use such subscription, I will advise you to cancel it. Anything that you don't use within 14 days is not necessary. Cancel it and see the impact it will have in your finance. This is one normal thing that is keeping most of us broke. That is the area of subscription. If you are able to do this, watch your finance just for a month and see the impact it will have. You will see the money that you are wasting without you knowing. The second normal thing that keeps you broke is what I call the convenience tax. The convenience tax. It is a silent killer. For example, like the food delivery, the Bolt rides, like all these Uber that we usually call for. We want to go for maybe a 5-minute drive that you can even take public transports and go. You want to use Uber. You say you are tired. You don't know that that little work that you will do will even help you health-wise. Walking from one point to another help the flow of blood is very important. It has a positive impact on our health. So there are some journey that we don't really need to request for Uber, or we don't need to even drive to go there. You can just walk down, do some exercise, just walk down to the place and come back, and you feel the positive impact in your body. So that is under the convenience tax. Food delivery is also one of them. You say, I can't cook, I'm tired. Let me make order. In fact, what even surprised me most is that even the female that are supposed to be cooking are also into this. I'll also share with us how we can fix it up. Now, this food delivery, you will not only pay for the food, Remember, you are also going to be paying for the delivery. You pay for the delivery services. You pay for it. So you are paying for lunch. Maybe let's say the food is 4,000 naira. Delivery is 2,000 naira. So invariably, you are paying 6,000 naira just for lunch for one day. Then when you multiply it, maybe for 3 times maybe you are ordering for it maybe 3 times in a week, because you can't be doing it every day now. Maybe you will say, okay, let me just do it 3 times in a week. Now you are invariably spending 18,000 naira just in that week. So if you calculate it for 3 months, you're already spending 72,000 naira in that month. That is someone's school fees. But in the name that I'm busy, you end up spending your whole salary in the name of busy on food. And you can fix this. You don't go to work on Sunday. You can cook a large quantity of food and store it in your fridge. Cook rice, cook your stew, cook your soup. Whenever you want to eat, the only thing you will need to do is to make maybe small eba or to make small semo. If you want to eat rice, just to boil. If it is white rice, you bake your white rice since you have stew. If it is jollof rice, you make it in bulk, package it and put in your fridge. You might say, oh, I don't have light. If you don't have light, then you can decide to make it in a small quantity that you know within 2-3 days you can finish it. You also prepare another soup again in the fourth day. That is in the case where you don't have light. Is that okay? So this is one way in which you can manage and control that area of the convenience tax. And you will be surprised the amount of money that it will save you. You can go for the delivery, the food delivery, maybe just once. Reduce it, cut it down, and it will shock you the amount that you are going to save from it. If you are getting value from this content, please do not forget to like, share it to your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. The third one is unplanned emotional spending. And you see this emotional spending, it can come in form of black tax. Like those of you that followed my last content, I talked about black tax and the Owambe. This Owambe, like all this partying, you need to pay for Ashwebi, you need to make your own contribution. It is good to participate because it is cultural, it is valid to help the family, to participate when the family are having a get together. You are not supposed to be left out. So, but remember, in most cases, such expenses are not planned for. So, you see at times, birthday party, it might cost you 20,000 naira. The ashwebi, that is the attire you will use for the maybe wedding or burial, it might be 30,000. There might be some urgent needs that may come up, maybe on a weekly basis, 2,000 naira. If you multiply it, you see in a month you're already spending 8,000 naira. So when you add it up, you're already spending almost 60,000 naira in a month. So before you know it, it will escalate even to 100,000 naira without you even feeling anything, any impact, because the money is there to spend. But when you sit down and make audit, when you audit your account, you'll find out that a lot of money is going out of your account without you knowing. And before you know it, you'll find out that you are already getting broke. Before the month comes to an end, you're having a very little amount of money. You will even be shocked that, is it not this huge amount I collected? How come? The money you do not plan for will grow wings. Before your eyes, they will fly away from you. So you need to make plan and make budget for it. Now, how do we fix this? Because you need to participate in family issues, but not at the detriment of your finance. Now, how do we fix it? The first thing you need to do is to create a separate account. I've talked about how you can make a target savings. You can decide maybe 100,000 in a month, depending on your income. Or 100,000 in 6 months, or even in a year, you have a target, you can be saving from your money, your salary. I talked about target savings. I use AfriInvest. I will also refer you to that content. You can see it on the screen. You can visit my channel and get this content. In this content, I explain how you can save a little amount of money, even to 2,000 naira every week. You automate it. You fix a day. I'm presently doing it. Mine is Wednesday. Every Wednesday, my account will be debited that certain amount of money that I have agreed to be saving every week. Yours might be once in a month. Yours might be 10,000. Any amount you can save. Then at the end of the period, if you are doing it for 6 months, at the end of the 6 months, you will get back the money you have saved. And not only that, the interest, you will also be getting it added to it. So you can see that you are already making money even from that savings. So that is how it works. So I will advise you, you can do that. There is one way in which you can fix it up. Even you will not be feeling the impact because you are not taking a huge amount of money at once. You are just taking a little amount of money. And decide, just have a specific amount of money that you want to be saving and be consistent. Even if you forget, the app itself is programmed. That's why we call it a target savings. The moment you have saved that money you have transferred the money into the wallet, that day it will just pick and add to your account. So that is how it works. Set it aside to solve the issue of black tax. That is unplanned expenses that may come up. So whenever someone asks you for money, you know you already have a certain amount of money that you can use for it. Another thing I want you to take note, have a specific amount that takes care of this. Let's assume you have target that 50,000 will be for all these unplanned expenses. The moment you have hit that 50,000 naira, that is the end. That will be for another period again. If it is for 3 months, you know that the moment you hit 50,000 for 3 months, you won't exceed it. So set a target, set a budget, a fixed amount for it and stick to it. It's not just saying it, but sticking to it. Discipline is required and it's very important. Can still be generous without being broke. If this content has helped you in one way or the other, please do not forget to give it a thumb up and share to your loved ones. Also, you can decide to pick one and fix it this week. You don't need to try all the 3 at the same time. You can decide to pick one and fix it and see the impact of it. Then that will also motivate you to try the second one. Let me know on the comments which one hits you the hardest. Is it the first one, second, or the third one? So next week, I'll be talking about how to survive fuel plus food prices in 2026 because this is really eating most people up. So I'll be looking at it next week. Turn on your notifications so that you don't miss this video when I upload it. Thank you and have a lovely week.